Konnichiwa, it is I, Helen Wrong, once again in the worst outfit that you've ever seen, including the new mask. Wow! And today I'm just going to be redoing one of my old videos because I need to try to get back into this, but I've also had a difference in opinion of one of these swords, namely the Coldsteel Bokken trainer. The reason why I think I need to do this is because I misrepresented this just a teensy little bit. So, recap, this is the Munetoshi. I called it the Munetoshi in the last video. But this is a 39-inch Bokken katana. There's no rubber habaki to keep this in place. This is just a friction thing. This is 1 ounce, 4 ounces, and it will either run you $31 on Amazon, $20 on Cult of Athena, or $42 on Amazon if you buy it with the Seiya scabbard. The Coldsteel, on the other hand, I just dropped it like a fucking dumbass, is a 41-inch Bokken katana with a rubber habaki that I had to tape down. I'll get into it. It is also 1 pound, 4 ounces, and it will run you about $40 on Amazon, but only $25 on Cult of Athena. In the last video, I said that the detailed grip on the newer models really suck. But after 2 years of swordsmanship, I've actually noticed that I kinda don't care anymore. I've grown tougher hands, and I'm now more able to, practice with more uncomfortable swords. But for a beginning training tool, it still sucks ass. This will hurt new people and not make them want to actually practice swordsmanship. So what I've done to actually rectify this for myself, because even though I've kind of grown used to it, I still want nice grips. I've put Gorilla Tape on it. I put 2 sides of Gorilla Tape, a 3rd side right here, and then I just did a little spiral on the blade side. But I don't need to do any extra modification to make the Munetoshi pretty good. So overall, my view on which sword is better is still the Munetoshi. However, I've recently learned that they upped the price from the original $20 on Amazon to now the $42 price. So I'm actually a little bit reluctant to recommend it as much as I did last time. This time, I think it's actually a fair choice to get a Coldsteel over the Munetoshi for, the price. One last thing that I want to say though is that the Coldsteel doesn't really set weird. Like, if I look down the blade, it has a little bit of a bend this way, but it is extremely easy to fix. Even though it's like really firm and it's hard to bend, once you do bend it, it's back to straight really easy. This thing, on the other hand, once it gets bent out of shape, like I can see that it's waving a little bit this way. You try to bend it back, and it's so flexy that, now I just over-bent it. So I gotta bend it again on this side. And okay, so right about here is where the new bend is, and that's just gonna be annoying if you're training and you're trying to see how straight you can actually make a strike, which is important for tsubari and general swordsmanship. So overall, this new video will hopefully replace the old one. I'll also link it to the description, but it's gonna be basically privated or unlisted. Whatever, I'm just gonna make it to where you can't see it without having a link from this video. But yeah, that's actually just gonna be it for today. I hope I can actually upload it a little bit more. Probably not in this because it's really hot. I did not expect the sun to come out, and now this Unka hat is fucking burning me up. So, see you next time.